Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, regarding Gachagua had an interview with more than 7 media houses at his private residence. And I want to report to Kenyans, after listening to that interview, that indeed those who are organizing for the mass action, they should speed that mass action. And if you are here and you are not planning to join that mass action, I'm urging you, there is a serious reason why you should join that mass action. You must come out and fight for your right. Because after listening to Gachagua, I'm telling you, we have big problem in this country, which seemingly this William Ruto regime is not planning in any way to sort out these problems. You have to come out. It is time to come out. Gachagua was responding to the issue of high cost of living. And his response, let me just quote him first before I go further. They are talking about the issue of maize. This is what Gachagua said. The government had planned to import cheap maize by the end of February, but the problem is that there is no maize all over the world. Governments are competing for little maize that is available. If local farmer releases the maize they have hoarded, the price of unga will come down to 140 shillings. Kama wakulima wa mahindi wataachilia ile mahindi ambayo wameshikilia, basi bei ya mahindi ya unga itarudi chini. So Gachagua knows that before they go out to look for the maize, they know that they have maize in this country and it is the farmer who is holding to that maize. Gachagua is confirming that they have tried to look for the maize. He went even further to mention Zambia. They have reached to Zambia. He mentioned another country there also. They have reached to those countries. But there is no maize, according to Gachagua. So it tells you that where we are heading to, we should not anticipate for low cost of living. The price of unga is not going to go low. It is going to increase. Saa hizi iko 200, saa zingine 250, lakini wanakuja wanatuambia kwamba bei ya unga ni 180, 170. Sijui kwenye wanauza pesa ngapi. But what I have seen in the supermarket, it is 200 shillings. We are continuing with this particular discussion, but just a quick request for those who are watching and you are not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing to our channel. Subscribers, I say thank you so much, and again to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, my good people, we have a problem, and this government has no any solution. Regarding Gachagua, who is telling us today that there is no maize, during campaign, I remember very well, Gachagua was very open. And Gachagua stated that, let me just quote him, that global dynamic do not affect the economy or the cost of living in Kenya. Global dynamic does not affect the economy or cost of living in Kenya. That was during the time when Uhuru was saying that the war in Ukraine and Russia has made life expensive. He said that the corona situation we are having in the country, it has also made the situation so much hard. But Gachagua and Ruto rubbished it. Today, the same individuals are coming here to tell Kenyans that the global dynamic is now affecting the economy in Kenya. Let him not reverse his statement or change or edit what he told us during campaign. One thing that people normally do when they go to vote, they normally vote for leaders who will be sorting out the problem. There's no one who votes for a leader who will be coming back to complain about the challenges they are facing to solve their problem. Everyone will vote for a leader who will sort or solve their problem. So Gachagua and William Ruto should know that even if they are in that with the minority votes. I know minority votes voted for them. Those minority votes, the people who voted for them, they believed that they are going to solve their problem. And when they were campaigning, they promised that they are coming to solve the problems of Kenyans. And one of those big problems, it was the high cost of living. They promised. Pastor Ezekiel one day told them that if you are in that office because someone voted for you, why are you coming back to complain to me when you told me during campaign that you are going to solve my problem and I trusted you with my vote? That was Pastor Ezekiel. Don't come back and complain to me. Come with solution to me. I agree with the pastor. I really want to agree with him. He was right. Kenyans need someone to sort out their problem. Sasa wacha niwaambie. The only language these people will understand, because seemingly the way Gachagua is talking with the confident, they don't have any plan. They have no any feeling about what you're going through. The only language to speak to these people is to do what Raila Odinga is telling you. Mass action is the language. Picketing, sitting, presenting your petition to these officers is the only language these people maybe will understand. People have been silent for long. We have been optimistic for a long time. We thought that these people are going to sort out these problems, but seemingly they are not solution to problems, but they have become problem makers. They should tell Kenyans, where did the subsidy money go? Walipeleka wapi pesa ya subsidy? Uhuru alikuwa ametenga budget ya subsidy. They came and Ruto said this one was stupid idea and I removed it. Alipeleka wapi? Now that Gachagua is telling us that because these people they have intelligence, so they are being fed by the information from intelligence. They know a lot in this country, and Gachagua is confirming to us that we have farmers in this country who have maize, and if they release this maize, then we can have enough food in this country. Why is Gachagua not reaching out to these farmers to talk to them, to agree so that they can release this maize? And why are they going to import food from outside when they know very well that farmers are holding to the maize in this country? So they have a solution, but they want to joke with you. That subsidy money, why can't they pay these farmers nicely the way these farmers need? Let them negotiate with the price. I want to tell you one thing. Unajua saa zingine, we have some product we cannot afford in this country. So the government normally subsidize that price to make it affordable for people. And if indeed you cannot afford it totally, the government normally buy on behalf of the people and bring it to you. For example, hii dawa ya HIV. This medicine is expensive. So the common mwananchi cannot afford it. What does the government normally do? They buy, or they allow these other NGOs to come and help, because that medicine is expensive. So they subsidize it. Maybe you'll get this item at low cost because the government has subsidized, or free because the government has buy it for you. So the question is, where is this government? What is this government doing about the issue of maize? If indeed the price of maize has become too much expensive, saying that the common mwananchi cannot afford, why is the government not doing their job to buy this maize and sell it to the farmers, not farmers, Kenyans, angry Kenyans, at a subsidized price? Ama pia wapeana ya bure. Ni haki ya wananchi kukula. Na ni haki ya serikali, ni jukumu la serikali kuhakikisha wananchi wamekula. So Gachagua is confirming to you one thing, and of course is exposing William Ruto, that don't expect the price of unga to go down. Don't expect the price of either if it is milk, if it is oil, if it is any item, basic commodities, it will not go down. Kwa sababu hata kama wanasema okay, kama hakuna mahindi, then wako na solution gani? other item can they bring in to replace mahindi? Unaweza kosa kunywa chai ya maziwa lakini ukuwe na strong tea. Unaweza kosa chai lakini ukuwe na coffee. So what is another solution they are bringing in? What about mchele? Mahindi iko hapa. So watu waende kwa maandamano, waandamane kabisa, waende hiyo State House. Ikiwezekana they should storm someone outside or force this government to give food. Otherwise, the poor, the hungry, the widow, the orphans, the less fortunate hawana njia ya kusurvive. We will not die. Let us not die, but go to the streets and demonstrate to push this government to provide people with food. Because Gachagua has confirmed to us that there is food here, but it's expensive. Let them buy that expensive food and subsidize and give it to the farmer, not farmer, for wananchi at affordable price. Hii serikali haina mpango yote ya kushughulikia maslahi ya wananchi wa kawaida. Period.